Hello and welcome to the Worry Wizard Book Club. Today we're going to be looking at a lovely picture book called The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. And I've chosen this book for this week's Worry Wizard Book Club because I think it talks about something that we can all understand. It talks about the feelings that we can have when we don't feel like we can do something. And we start off at the beginning of the book by meeting our main character, who's called Vashti. And she says, I can't draw. The wonderful thing about this book is you can read the words, but the pictures are so descriptive that actually you could look at telling the story just through reading the pictures and trying to work out what they tell you. And luckily for Vashti, she has a wonderful teacher who we can see here. And she challenges Vashti because she believes in her. And she says, just make a mark and see where it takes you. And this beautiful illustration shows you some of the feelings Vashti might be feeling when she makes her mark and says, there. And then the teacher says something very interesting. She asks Vashti to sign it. She wants her to sign her special piece of paper with the dot on it. And so Vashti does that. And then Vashti has a very special moment for herself because she comes back and we've got this beautiful illustration that shows you that Vashti's teacher has taken Vashti's dot that she signed and she's put it in this beautiful gold frame. And for Vashti, that starts this moment of starting to believe in herself, this wonderful story that she did draw the dot, she did put a mark on her paper and that it meant something to someone else. She's now got this beautiful story that she can tuck safely inside herself and she can take out and read again and again. And so that sparks this whole period of confidence. Some people might call it a growth mindset. But let's talk about the idea that actually it grew her belief in herself. And then as the story progresses, we start to see more and more dots until we get to the point where we're at a school art show displaying all of Vashti's beautiful works for other people to see. And look, wow, because she believed in herself and found the courage to make that mark. Look at all the gorgeousness that got created. And we get to meet a little boy who's looking at Vashti's artwork. And he says to Vashti, I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. And Vashti beautifully says to him, show me. And the boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. That's how terrified he was and how just demonstrates this horrible lack of belief in himself. And guess what Vashti gets him to do when she looks down at his squiggle? She says, sign it. And that beautiful circular nature of the story is just so precious. I honestly can't read that final page without getting the most lovely goosebumps. And I'm wondering what you think, and whether actually reading the dot might help you open some chats about sometimes it's hard to believe in yourself, and who are the people that have helped you believe in yourself, and what are the things that you've done that have surprised you along the way and shown you that when your thoughts say you can't do that, actually sometimes it's good to challenge them and say, maybe I can. Anyway, The Dot by Peter H. Reynolds. I wonder if you've read it. I wonder if you can borrow it. I wonder if maybe you could go out and buy it. Whatever works for you, I would love you to share with me your thoughts and maybe tell me what else you're reading so that we can have a look at reading it at the Worry Wizard Book Club. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm sending you lots of well-being wishes from me, Amy, the Worry Wizard. We'd love a thumbs up, you to hit that subscribe button, ring our notification bell, visit theworrywizard.com and let's help children's wellbeing shine together.